In this video, I will show you how to clean objective lenses and why it is important. This is a typical inverted confocal microscope system. Not only do we observe dust and dirt particles around the system, but an excessive amount of oil in this wheel, all of which could negatively affect image quality. For the purpose of this video, I have removed an air immersion medium objective lens. It is important to not use water or oil immersion mediums on this lens. To clean air immersion objective lenses, all you need is to blow off the dust or dirt particles. Make sure that you don't blow off the dust or dirt into the rest of the system. The next objective lens shown uses water as its immersion medium. Although it may be difficult to see while the objective lens is still attached to the microscope system, these water immersion medium objective lenses can be marked with a W for water. If you're ever unsure of the immersion medium needed, please come grab a cell imaging core staff member to help you. Similarly to the air immersion medium objective lens, we want to blow off the dirt and dust particles from the surface of the lens. This is absolutely essential as we do not want to rub around the dirt and dust particles, potentially scratching the surface of the lens. Once the lens surface is free from debris, use the lens cleaner on a 100% cotton swab. Without applying too much pressure, roll the cotton swab in one direction. Use a new cotton swab if needed so you don't reintroduce debris onto the lens. The last example for the purpose of this video is an oil immersion medium lens. These are also typically labeled as shown here. Again, we want to avoid scratching the surface of the lens with debris, so blow off the surface of the lens first. We can use the pink lens cleaner solution provided for each instrument. However, oil can be more difficult to clean, in which case we can use isopropyl alcohol and lens paper, also provided at each instrument, to help. Do this by tearing apart lens paper into small strips and spraying the lens paper with the 90% isopropyl alcohol. We want to move the lens paper across the surface of the lens in one consistent unidirectional motion. We wipe the isopropyl alcohol across the surface of the lens using the lens paper so we aren't applying too much pressure to the lens. The isopropyl alcohol should help break down and dissolve the oil. Oil is commonly used as an immersion medium, but can be very messy. One way to avoid big oil messes that might obstruct the lens or contaminate other parts of the microscope system is to control your droplet size. In this video, you can see the oil within the nozzle of the oil dispenser. You can also see that, without applying too much pressure to the squeeze bottle, a drop naturally accumulates on the end of the nozzle. Lightly tap this droplet on the objective lens. Allow the droplet of oil to accumulate on the end of the nozzle so that you're not forcing out air bubbles with the oil, or adding an excessive amount of oil, like shown here, onto the objective lens. If you encounter a lens that needs to be cleaned, or require assistance with oil yourself, please don't hesitate to grab a cell imaging core staff member.